This is News 3 Now at 5.
And thanks for staying with us. It's been 9 months now since Congress passed the first COVID-19 stimulus package.
Here is a live look at the House floor as Congress is voting and expected to pass the second coronavirus bill shortly. The $900 billion package is part of a larger bill to fund the federal government through September 2021. The measure includes $600 direct stimulus payments to Americans making under $75,000 a year and for each of their dependents. It also includes $300 per week in federal unemployment benefits over the next 10 weeks.
We will do some good with this legislation, but we must recognize that more needs to be done.
The American people have waited long enough. I'm glad for our country that we're now moving ahead.
The White House says the president looks forward to signing the bill, and in a statement, President-elect Joe Biden praised the agreement, but also added that more will still need to be done.
Congress has also included an extension on an eviction moratorium.
Our Amy Reed spoke with one local shelter about the need for that and joins us now to tell us what else they're glad is included in this. Amy?
At Porchlight, they tell me this pandemic has touched all of their programs and all of the people that they serve. They're hopeful that between this latest relief and the generosity of the community, they can prevent people from losing their homes this winter. An expanded facility on Madison's east side allows Porchlight to bring more than 100 more people in from the cold this winter. But the need goes far beyond what this building can provide.
We also have an eviction prevention program for families who live in the community, and that program has just exploded. With first-time people needing help, people who have never reached out to us for assistance before.
Porchlight's executive director, Carla Tennis, said an eviction moratorium helps, but not completely and not on its own.
When it's over with, if they're going to owe 4, 5, 6 months rent, how do you get on top of that? You know, you don't.
Her organization also rents housing, and she said it's important for landlords to be able to make the mortgage and pay utilities.
You know, Porchlight's not going to go under, but there are mom and pop landlords, right, who we love because they'll give our family an opportunity, they'll give our single veteran an opportunity, and they're not going to make it if they don't receive some kind of rental assistance.
The latest bill in Congress does that, offering $25 billion in rental assistance. It also extends an eviction moratorium by 1 month. Tennis is optimistic about what happens when that expires, but acknowledges it could lead to a flood in evictions. She's hopeful when that need arrives, the community will step up to help, just like it always has.
It always just seems to work out because people want to help.
Governor Evers put out 2 more pieces of legislation today that he hopes the legislature will pass. In his second longer-term bill, he asks for DHS to be able to put a hold on evictions. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos, who is a landlord, said that he wouldn't be in favor of passing something like that.
Amy, thank you. Hospitals around the country are receiving their first shipments of a second coronavirus vaccine today, this one made by the drug company Moderna. Nearly 6 million doses of the newly approved vaccine are on their way to 3,400 destinations across the country. Federal officials say between Moderna and Pfizer, tens of millions of doses should be available in a few weeks. A CDC advisory panel voted in favor of people 75 and older and essential workers, including teachers, first responders, and grocery store workers.
Healthcare workers continue to be immunized all across the state. At the same time, state health leaders are working to expand distribution, and they're preparing to receive more doses.
Our Amanda Quintana is here with details from DHS. Amanda?
Well, after getting almost 50,000 COVID-19 vaccines from Pfizer last week, Wisconsin will also now get Moderna's vaccine. The first doses expected to arrive here in the state today. Governor Evers says the initial shipment is expected to be 16,000 doses, adding to up to a total of 100,000 in the next few weeks. And that's on top of the 35,000 more doses Pfizer is expected to send this week as well. The biggest difference is that Moderna's doesn't need that ultra cold storage like Pfizer's does, so it can be sent directly to providers.
We are all learning together through this first week of vaccine distribution and delivery. And we've made great progress. As of this morning, the Wisconsin Immunization Registry reports that 10,358 doses have been administered to people in nearly every Wisconsin county.
While many of the state's large hospitals are vaccinating their workers right now, some community-based providers haven't received any vaccines yet. Willems Van Dyke says that DHS is working to make sure that every hospital has vaccines on its way this week. Although it seems like things are moving quickly, and they are, she says it will still be late winter or early spring before that second group starts to get vaccinated, and that's frontline workers and people over the age of 75. But the details on which frontline workers haven't been worked out just yet.
Amanda, thank you. President-elect Biden officially received his first of 2 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine today in Delaware. After receiving the shot, the president-elect took the opportunity to thank vaccine developers. He credited the Trump administration for Operation Warp Speed and encouraged Americans to stay home over the holidays.
A group of parents and students in Middleton are urging the school board there to allow the option for returning to in-person learning in January. They held a march this afternoon. Organizers are highlighting some of the issues surrounding virtual learning from home, including negative mental health effects and not having access to resources. A week ago, Dane County public health officials said it is safe for schools to reopen with proper infection control measures in place. The Middleton Cross Plains School Board is scheduled to meet tonight to decide on a plan for the second semester. The Verona Area School District is also coming up with a plan on how it wants to return to school next semester. The district is asking families to decide how they want their children to learn during the spring semester, and they're giving them a couple of options. Middle and high school families have a choice between all virtual learning or hybrid learning that includes in-person 2 days and 3 days virtual. Nothing is confirmed right now, but the Verona district could decide on a plan during tonight's meeting.
State and county health officials recorded an additional 1,620 cases of COVID-19. It's well below the 7-day rolling average of 2,816. The state's lifetime total, 458,973. Roughly 35,000 of those cases remain active. At least 4,514 have died of coronavirus complications since the pandemic started.
Restaurants here in the Madison area are hoping for your support during the holiday season, as we've been talking about this week. Patrick DePula owns Salvatore's Tomato Pies with locations in Sun Prairie, Monona, and Madison. He spent much of the pandemic helping to feed the community, providing 200 and 400 meals a week to those struggling to feed their families. But now his restaurant, like so many others, is going through a tough time on its own.
Now more than ever, businesses such as mine, other small businesses in Madison and Dane County, need your help in order to stay relevant and stay alive. We're looking at an unprecedented situation with COVID, which is affecting all of us in so many negative ways that there's a very real risk that we all might not be here come spring, and we can't be here without your support.
This business stay alive. If you're thinking maybe pizza for dinner tonight, Sal's is offering curbside pickup and no contact delivery. You can also buy gift cards at the address on your screen and have them delivered to your mailbox.
Now, with vaccines on the way to the general public, a lot of people are feeling hopeful, but for some, the vaccines have come too late. Dina Boyle's parents got the virus a few months ago. Her father survived, but her mother did not. To her, the vaccine is still a reason to celebrate.
Selfishly, it's the first thing I thought of is, wow, just a few months later and maybe my parents could have been helped. But it really is that dim light at the end of the tunnel. I think we still have a road ahead of us, but it's really comforting to know that we're taking those next steps.
We'd like you to join us tonight for a News 3 Now special report, The Names Behind the Numbers. I'll join Susan, and we'll be talking to Dina and others in our community who have lost someone important to them this year or perhaps battled COVID-19 themselves. And that includes our own Chief Meteorologist, Gary Canalti. Again, that special will air tonight right here on WISE TV starting at 7 o'clock. And we welcome in Gary now. And before he gets to his first warn forecast, a big part of the show tonight. And Gary, you share the battle that you had with COVID-19 last month, and you had a lot of important important thoughts to share.
Yeah, I was off for about 3.5 weeks. For those of you who weren't aware that I was battling COVID-19, I spent 5 nights in the hospital, but fortunately, I'm pretty much back to normal now. I was one of the lucky ones. I mean, I struggled for a while, but I've kind of turned the corner, and so hopefully I don't have any lingering effects. But as you mentioned, there are others that are just not as fortunate and are still going through battles or have lost loved ones. And so, yes, please watch it at 7 p.m. It is really an interesting story when you hear the stories behind the people who have battled COVID.
Yeah, it puts it in perspective, and we enjoyed hearing your story. And it also isn't all gloom and doom. We want to point out Dr. Jeff Potoff joins us. He talks about the vaccine and how it's very promising for us in the days ahead. And so without further ado, let's get to this forecast, because a lot of people are anticipating or looking forward to what might be coming our way on Christmas Day. Gary?
Well, right now we've got a few flakes of snow falling in the backyard as we speak, but for the most part, the precipitation that we're seeing right now is light, and we'll probably see another round of light precipitation on Wednesday. There are some clouds, or actually plenty of clouds around. We'll probably see more clearing later on tonight, but you can see these light rain and snow showers kind of traversing through southern Wisconsin. They're not going to amount to very much, and with temperatures above freezing for the most part, it shouldn't cause any travel problems. High temperatures right around 40 today. Right now, you can see we're still in the middle to upper 30s, so again, I'm not expecting any travel problems from the snow showers that are coming through. So it has been a little breezy during the day. Wind chills right now, though, are in the 20s to lower 30s. By tomorrow morning, we'll be down to the upper or lower 20s as skies turn partly cloudy. And tomorrow should be a partly sunny day with a high temperature in the middle 30s. But we'll see some rain showers on Wednesday morning, changing to snow showers on Wednesday afternoon, and then a very cold Christmas holiday. I'll have more details in a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. Dr. Sean Barnes told us today he has accepted the role of police chief in Madison.
3 days ago, the Police and Fire Commission voted to offer him the job. Our Naomi Coles has been following the story, and she joins us now with more. Naomi?
Susan Barnes told me in an email this morning that he had accepted the job offer, but he is still working through final paperwork. The commission voted, as you mentioned, on a split vote, 3-2 last Friday, and that follows what's been a long and at times controversial hiring process. The Madison Police Department says we're likely to hear more from Dr. Barnes after the new year, but he's busy tying things up at his current job at the Civilian Office of Police Accountability in Chicago. He's held that job for just a few months, coming off about 3 years as deputy police chief in Salisbury, North Carolina. Before that, he spent the bulk of his career at the Greensboro Police Department. Interim Chief Vic Wall has been leading the Madison Police Department since last September, and that, of course, was when former police chief Mike Colville abruptly resigned.
Morning, Naomi, thank you. More to come on News 3 Now at 5. Up next, following a fatal crash, neighbors in Barneveld are coming together to help out a family in need, and they're asking for your help as well. We'll have that story ahead. And coming up tonight at 6, a look at the UW system's second semester plan to keep COVID-19 cases low. We'll hear from the UW Region's president. It's next hour on News 3 Now at 6. And a quick check of Wall Street. The Dow up more than 37 points, but the NASDAQ lost 13. S&P 500 dropped 14.5, and we'll be right back.
Imagine life in that, or that. Having zero stress. Wasting zero energy worrying. 0 days wanting less seats, more seats, and 0 regrets. Imagine that. 0 reasons not to get into a Volkswagen, especially now that you can start shopping from home. Click, call, or come by today. Visit our Volkswagen Sign and Drive event and miss the 2021 Atlas V6 ST Tech 4 Motion today. 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month payment, and 0 due at signing.
What you see is important to you. How you see is important to us. We're Shopco Optical. You'll see.
Happy holidays and happy savings at the Brothers Maine during our Happy Holiday Savings Sale. Give your home a little love and give yourself more big savings on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. We're making the holidays a little easier with up to 18 months of 0% financing and the convenience of expert delivery free. You get more for the holidays at the Moore store. Happy home shopping, happy holidays, and happy holiday savings from all of us at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
Our new house is amazing. Great street, huge yard.
There is a bit of an issue with our neighbor's fencing. least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Which helps us save even more.
Hey, Sarah. Hey, Peter.
Push it.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
A gift when he sees one. Ford, built for the holidays. Get Explorer with 0% financing for 72 months, plus $2,500 cash back and $2,000 trade assist during the final days of the Built for the Holidays sales event.
How many of you are worried about having to shut down your doors?
Only News 3 Now talks to local restaurant owners struggling to stay afloat.
We're coming to our last legs here. We are in dire straits.
What you can do right now to help on the next News 3 Now this morning. Wisconsin weather can be frustrating. Get the latest forecast, alerts, and detailed traffic reports from the News 3 Now team. On air, online, and download the Channel 3000 First Warn app. Be the first to know what's headed our way. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. Verona police say a man involved in a single vehicle crash 6 days ago has passed away.
Adam Duxter explains why now neighbors are stepping up to try and support his family.
Ashley Might says the neighbors in her 4-unit building in Barneveld are more than that.
We're all just like family. We hang out all the time. We come into each other's homes day and night.
In this summer, that family grew when she got new neighbors. Anthony DeJesus, his wife Alicia, and their 2 young children, who moved to Wisconsin from Arizona in search of a better life.
They moved in August. They're just a very tight-knit family. They love each other dearly.
But this last Tuesday, the unthinkable happened. As Anthony was driving from work into Forest back home to Barneveld, he crashed his truck off Highway 151, going airborne and dropping more than 10 feet to the median below.
They think he fell asleep. He had been up, he'd been up since 3 o'clock that morning and left for work at 5. I'm just beside myself because I can't even imagine it happening to myself, let alone this family.
That's why tonight, Might is speaking in place of her neighbor.
This was from their daughter Bella's baby shower.
Asking everyone to consider giving to an online campaign that can help pay to send Anthony's body back to his home state of Arizona, while also paying for his burial and supporting his family.
They have no family here. They don't know anybody, and I just don't want her to have to worry about any of this.
In Barneveld, Adam Duxter, News 3 Now.
And if you'd like to help, we have a link to the fundraising effort on our website, channel3000.com.
Tonight, the 2 largest planets in our solar system align in a way that hasn't been seen in centuries and won't likely happen again in our lifetimes. All month, just after sunset, sky watchers have captured Jupiter and Saturn slowly coming together in the southwestern sky. Tonight, they'll overlap, appearing to merge into a single source of light, an astronomical conjunction. The last visible conjunction this close was back in the year 1226, nearly 800 years ago. Tonight's falls on the winter solstice.
Since the whole solar system is this kind of clockwork, you can wind the clock back for thousands of years and you can see where planets would have been at a time in the past. Kepler is one of the astronomers who actually hypothesized that the Star of Bethlehem could have been a planetary conjunction.
And astronomers say no telescopes needed tonight, just your own curiosity. But we do need some clear skies, right, Gary? And he's going to join us with a closer look at this in our First Warn forecast.
Yeah, that's the problem. You'd have to look to the southwestern sky probably between maybe another half hour from now and about 2 hours from now. But that requires at least clear skies to the southwest. I'm not sure if that will happen. This is just Jupiter and Saturn pass each other. Over the next couple of days, they'll still be fairly close, but they won't be directly in front of one another. And the next time this happens will be in 20 years, but actually they'll be close, but not as close as they will be this year. And today is the winter solstice, and that's when the sun's rays are directly overhead the Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere. So the sun is farthest south on the horizon. We have the shortest amount of daylight, and in the southern hemisphere, it's the beginning of summer. Now, as we look at high-resolution Doppler right now, we've got some light rain and snow showers moving through. They're not amounting to very much. Temperatures are above freezing, so I'm not looking at any travel problems, and most of these will be out of here over the next couple of hours. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. We're back to partly sunny skies tomorrow with temperatures in the middle 30s, so a pretty nice day. Rain showers on Wednesday morning will change to snow showers during the afternoon as temperatures turn sharply colder, and we're looking at quite cold conditions for the Christmas holiday. High temperatures, lower teens on Christmas Eve, middle teens on Christmas Day, but nighttime low temperatures will be in the single digits, in fact down to about 0 by early Christmas morning, with wind chills perhaps as cold as 15 to 20 below 0. Computer model forecast, we were showing you this last week, and just to update now, the best threat for heavy snow from one of the computer models is in northern Wisconsin and the UP of Michigan. Southern Wisconsin, less than an inch of snow expected from Wednesday afternoon through Christmas Eve morning. The other longer range computer model has the heavier snow even farther north into northern Minnesota. Again, southern Wisconsin, very little in the way of accumulating snow. Right now, our upper level winds are from the northwest. That's bringing down just a little shot of colder air for tonight, but the jet stream flattens out to the west of us, and this cold front, which is driven to the south, becomes stationary and actually will turn into a warm front, and that'll actually warm us up into the low 40s on Wednesday morning before we turn sharply colder as another cold front swings on through. Right now, just a lot of clouds out there. Temperatures mainly in the lower to middle 30s across the state. Notice it's in the 20s farther to the north and west. That's where skies are clearing, but again, to look at the Christmas star, unfortunately, that happens early this evening. We probably won't see clearing skies until later on tonight. Tomorrow, look for partly sunny skies, a pleasant day, high temperature at 36. The 7 to 10 day forecast. Again, rain showers Wednesday morning, changing to snow showers in the afternoon, high of 41 late morning, and then temperatures dropping through the 30s. By early on Christmas Eve morning, we're down to 8 degrees with wind chills to minus 15, high of only 13, maybe a couple of morning flurries. Christmas Day Friday, high temperature of 16, low of 0 with wind chills to minus 20 in the morning. But then temperatures rebound for the weekend. We'll see a weather system that brings some light snow from Sunday afternoon into Monday morning, and then again from Wednesday afternoon into New Year's Eve morning. Right now, the New Year's holiday looks to be pretty good. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s for New Year's Day. As we take a look at first warn traffic, right now, seeing just a few delays on the Beltline. Looks like a traffic accident might have popped up right around Monona Drive. We're seeing just some minor delays in both directions on the Beltline. Travel time is a little bit higher, 19 minutes now either direction on the Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate. Heading out of Madison, it's a 28-minute commute from the Beltline southward to Janesville on I-3990, 18 minutes to Sauk City on US 12, and 17 minutes to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue and US 151. That's your News 3 Now first warn traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. Ahead on News 3 Now at 5, why the Milwaukee Bucks will lose a future NBA draft pick. That's ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Let's get to it, America. Because joy doesn't just happen. You make it happen. And during the Ford Built for the Holidays sales event, we're helping you make even more joy. Come get the best deals of the season with offers on select Ford SUVs and Ford Fusion. Everything you need to make the holidays brighter than ever. That's how we're making joy this season. How will you? Hurry in for the final days. Get Fusion with 0 for 66 financing plus $1,500 cash back and $2,000 trade assist or lease for $199.
So, how's saving for the renovation going?
All done.
I will never understand how you do it.
Easy. She saves with BMO Harris. We give you a cash reward for every month you save.
So BMO will give me cash for saving money?
You bet.
Can the subject hold position 2, please?
How's this?
That's art.
That makes saving look good.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect. Get a $5 reward every month you save $200 or more in a new BMO Statement Savings account.
'Twas the holiday season, and as is often the case, magic was found in an unlikely place. Molly tried her best to make introductions. Dad couldn't see past his grown-up assumptions. But thanks to fresh ham and warm apple pie, Dad was finally able to see with fresh eyes. With the freshest assortment to make everyone's faves, the happiest holidays start with Pick and Save.
At American Family Insurance, we've always protected more than what you drive. We've protected and supported the dreams that drive you. Right now, that means extending our 10% savings on auto premium for all current and new auto customers through March, so you can get a little closer to your dream. Whether your dream is discovering new roads and new limits, or supporting that dream. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
The holidays are a time for giving.
To your friends, your family,
To your teachers.
in that spirit of giving.
Chevy's proud to give our employee discount to everyone.
The Chevy price you pay
Is what we pay. Not a cent more.
because giving and giving back is what the holidays are all about.
Use the Chevy employee discount for everyone to get a total value of over $8,400 on this Silverado.
Get the Chevy employee discount for everyone today.
At iMart Express, it's just the right price. 2 pairs of glasses start under $40. Using insurance, we accept over 1,000 plans, and using your benefits is as easy as 1, 2, 3. No insurance? No problem. Glasses to fit your budget. It's just the right price. Only at iMart Express.
News 3 Now takes you inside Wisconsin's COVID crisis, beyond the statistics.
I just can't even imagine how scared and how anxious my mom must have been.
Hear deeply personal stories of people who've experienced it, including one of our own.
Names behind the numbers, tonight at 7.
Former Green Bay Packer linebackers coach Kevin Green has passed away. He was 58. Green is a Hall of Fame pass rusher who helped the Packers win a Super Bowl ring in 2010. He spent 15 years as a player in the NFL with the Rams, Steelers, 49ers, and Panthers, and retired with 160 career sacks. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2016.
And the Milwaukee Bucks have lost a 2022 second-round draft pick. The NBA determined the team held discussions with Bogdan Bogdanovic or his agent before being permitted to do so under free agency rules. The league said the violation constituted conduct detrimental to the NBA. Now, Bogdanovic ended up signing with the Atlanta Hawks when Sacramento chose to not match the Hawks' 4-year, $72 million offer.
The Badger men's basketball team is moving up in the latest AP poll. The Badgers are ranked number 9 in the latest poll. That's up 3 spots from last week. The Badgers improved to 6-1 on the season following a dominant 85-48 win against the Louisville Cardinals. The Badgers will face their first Big Ten team tomorrow when Nebraska comes to the Kohl Center. Tip-off is scheduled for 6 p.m.
And stay with us. We're back with a final check of your First Warn forecast in just a moment.
And a perfect staycation at the Madison Concourse Hotel and Governors Club. Bring the family to enjoy our indoor pool or reconnect with the couples getaway in our Governors Club, serving complimentary cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, and breakfast. Gift certificates are available. Visit concoursehotel.com.
Oh my Mom, I'm finished. We pray each day. May you come home and be okay. For now, we wait for you to come.
So I can get the latest phones free with no hidden requirements?
Yep, all season long.
And do I have to get the most expensive plan?
Nope, no plan restrictions.
Okay, but we have to trade in our phones.
Right?
Right?
Nope, keep your phones.
Did you say free phone?
Yep, the latest phone's free for you.
Okay.
Switch to U.S. Cellular and get the latest phones free, available all season long with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular, upgrade to fair.
Update the flooring in your home today with help from Menards. We carry more than 100 styles of carpet in stock. Give your home a new look with Shaw Carpet. Royal Frisé carpet is soft and durable with a lifetime stain and soil resistance warranty. It's $159 a square foot. Plus, get free carpet pad after rebate. Save today on Shaw flooring and start your next project with Menards. Plus, give the perfect gift with a Menards gift card.
More season's greetings to you all from Menards.
In 1912, Leon L. Bean sold his first batch of 100 boats. 90 of them leaked. He refunded every pair and then perfected them. Because if it wasn't comfortable, he didn't want people to have it. This holiday season, we want to help you give the warmest, coziest, longest-lasting gifts on Earth and make you feel more comfortable than you have in a long, long time.
We're going to find the perfect tree.
We're going skating. We're going to Nana's.
Wherever you go this holiday, Chevy can help you get there. Which is why we're making our Chevy employee discount available to everyone.
The Chevy price you pay is what we pay.
Not a cent more. So wherever you go, happy holidays from Chevy.
Use the Chevy employee discount for everyone to get over $5,800 below MSRP on this Equinox. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
Plan a perfect staycation at the Madison Concourse Hotel and Governors Club. Bring the family to enjoy our indoor pool or reconnect with the couples getaway in our Governors Club, serving complimentary cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, and breakfast. Gift certificates are available. Visit concoursehotel.com.
Well, let's go to Gary with a final check of the weather.
Well, we got some light rain and snow showers moving through, but with temperatures in the mid-30s for the most part. They're not below freezing. Not expecting any travel problems tonight. Temperatures will drop to the lower 20s by tomorrow morning, middle 30s for highs tomorrow. Falling temperatures on Wednesday, rain showers in the morning and then snow showers after that, and a cold Christmas.
All right, we're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell is next. Stay tuned.